Morning folks, today's tactical tracking training video is what we call rolling up the flanks, and what we're working on here is some evasion tactics where our Op4 do some cloverleaf patterns and lots of circles in the middle of the track, trying to confuse the canine and get them off the track. And lastly, what we're doing is setting up a great ambush position with tripwires, claymore mines, some snipers, and also an L-shaped ambush at the end. The dog completely avoids all of this and rolls up the flank, destroying our Op4. Before we get going here, I really want to explain how we do things. The most important training technique is realistic training, and you can't have realistic training if you don't go double blind. Double blind is where nobody knows what's going to happen, nobody knows where the trail is, nobody knows if there's an ambush or where it's going to happen or how. That's the key to good training.
Soup truck. Truck. Go boy. Soup truck. Auflegen. 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 Good boys. Bleiben. Good boys. Good boys. Good. 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 Door.
Arco detects our scent pool up here, and what we did is had 4 people do a cloverleaf pattern out here in this grassy area out to about 75 meters in diameter. We know something's happened because of his speed increase, agitation change, and then also a little bit of zigzagging behavior. This is all he does for this scent pool. It's actually pretty significant, and the only thing he does in reaction to it is bounces out to the left and picks up the exit trail on the far side. So he's definitely learning how to deal with his scent pools. The light yellow circling line, this is our scent pool of 4 people going left and right. right here, Arco throws a first far alert from a distance. Little head wave, Stevie Wonder, and then hard left and head pop hard onto the track. This is a big indicator that we're starting to get some alerts, but they're still far away. There's no direction to the air scent yet. Here's our next far alert. We've got a little bit more direction to this, an indication that it's to the right of us.
Got a little bit of a air scent.
Here's our best alert so far. This is another alert. We're getting great direction. We got a little tail wag, hard head pop to the left, back onto the track, and a sudden change in speed. Now we're getting closer to our near alert. We've got to be really careful here. So now we're going into what we call the near alert phase. This is where the dog's really got good direction to the air scent, and it's actually deviating from the track and moving into the scent pool and eventually the scent cone. The yellow line button hook pattern represents the 4-man op4. The squiggly line is where we have the Claymore mine set up. The ending at the bottom right corner is where we set up our L-shaped ambush with flankers and a sniper.
Yeah, he threw proximity in that area as well.
So now we have a triangulating alert. If we line that tail up between the ears, we have direction to our first source. We also have all of a sudden a quick digging in. Dog knows he's getting real close. It's time to shut this thing down. Right now what I do is take good cover and concealment, put our flanks out, sit down for a couple minutes, just rest and watch and see what we have happening. The canine is going to deviate from this straight line it had, and it's going to start head waving a little bit, looking a little slightly disoriented. This isn't disorientation, this is just a dog in the scent pool now. The scent pool of the subjects is pervading this entire area. The dog's trying to locate the scent cone so it can get to source. That's what this behavior is all about. So the canine's about to go meerkat on us. He's going to be up on the tip of his toes, nose really high up. We're really, really close to source. Too close. This is dangerous as fuck. It's time to take cover and concealment and not go any further at this point.
Hey, contact right there. Contact. Contact. Shoot that motherfucker. Contact front! 50 meters! Here! Marco! Hey, here! Marco! Base of fire! Here!
One of the cool things about an air scent and when a dog starts working on a scent pool and starts cutting into source, deviating from the track, is almost every single time they're going to be coming up on the flank of your subject. And most situations, if you have somebody lying in ambush and lying in wait, they're waiting with their view exactly on their backtrack. This is where they're going to put their nasties out for you. This is where their guns are going to be pointing. They're not going to be expecting to have their flanks rolled up. And this is what the dog allows you to do. If you can really read that air scent and follow it accordingly, it's exactly what's going to happen. For watching this GA canine training video, folks. If you have an interest in what we do, if you have an interest in tactical tracking in all its glory, make sure you check out our website at www.gacanine.com. I also recommend you get a copy of my book, Tactical Tracker Teams, A Guide to High-Risk Manhunts.